Welcome back to the show, guys. Quick tech tip video on working on Lettera 22s because for a while I just did not get Letteras in Lettera 22s. That is, I got the 32s are my pick for the portable, and there's probably a reason why Olivetti uh, crap canned the 22 model. It's just not the best. It's a good typewriter, but what they did with the 32 was way more simpler and more better all around as far as key feel and action and use. Some folks like it, some don't. Some like prefer this model. It's got the round black keys. This is a Chieftain model from Tower Sears. Same difference. It's just an Olivetti repackaged. But I never got these in because this thing always breaks. People put these in the case and they forget to flip it back, and then when you put it in the case and all it takes is one hit like this, and then it shears this whole thing, this whole pin. Let me see if I can slide it over and see what you got here. This this uh this top part is connected to the leg bone. The leg bone goes down into this kneecap, and once this shears off, you're pretty much kneecapped. There's a roll pin inside here that is super hard to get, and it's a really tiny pin, and you have to hit it with a hammer. And imagine hitting something with the hammer, and it does this. It doesn't work. I mean, I've spent tons of time trying to hammer out those roll pins, and usually it just ends up breaking something. And you have to take out the platen, and you have to take out the pan, and then once you take this bottom part off, the linkage system that it connects to is just convoluted and it's complex. And if you get one thing off, your whole line system isn't going to work. Like the last one I worked on, I finally got this thing all set up, and then I went to go to do the line space, and everything was 5 spaces, and it was just boned. And I got it. It just I've had this whole thing snap off before trying to get this off. I've had this whole carriage end cap casting snap off. I've got tons. Look, I got parts right here because I went through 3 mainsprings. I just did one for somebody. Well, it's Air 22, the custom one. I posted on Facebook, the blue and white striped one. 3 mainsprings to get that one back in gear. And this one's probably going to have the same problem. It's pretty busted. But the customer sent this thing in to me to get custom painted and redone, and it's a mess. I would pick better examples. Folks like to send me the worst examples, but that's kind of what I do. I take the trash to make into a treasure, and I do my best. We do what we can to get them back and going. But anyway, this quick tech tip is going to be on how to remove the platen because it is tough. These typewriters, they have super tiny diameter platens, and these caps, you're supposed to just twist them off to come undone, but they're so full of gunk and age and time, they don't cooperate. And this is so small, you have to do it with like your pinky, with your fingies like this, and you can't get a good enough hold with your 2 fingers with the amount of force you need to actually flip this knob. And in most cases, when you do start to move this thing, it's actually this whole knob outside section that starts to loosen up the plastic, and then the button and all that stuff. So you think you got it and you're turning it, and then it ends up just being this knob part that falls off. And the shaft and the gear is all still inside there. And then this side is usually a little bit easier to get off, um, only because it has a bigger set of nuts. Giggity. So what I do is thus here. This side is a 4.5 millimeter, and inside this area right here, the shaft of the the knob, yeah, the knob shaft that goes into the platen, it has 2 flats on it, and it allows enough space for the 4.5. You need a micro wrench, and on the right side, you have 2 jam nuts. Both are 9 mil, and you can reach those easily with the 9 mil. You don't even need a micro wrench for that. But what I tend to do, let's see, this thing is so gummed up, the scaling doesn't even hold itself steady. I get one of these jar openers, rubberized jar openers or something, just to protect the platen, and I kind of get that in there a little bit, and then I'll take some channel locks. You can probably like 3D print some stuff to go over the top of these caps so it would protect the platens. but you just need something to grab and hold onto that platen that's stronger than your two pincher claws. So let's see if we can get this off on camera. I'm going to start with this right side because, like I said, it's the easiest. I'll just hold it in steady with the yeah, this side was super easy. So we got that side broken free. This side is going to be more fun. So we'll slide this over, keep you in frame, go to our 4.5, and I'll do the same thing. I'll try to hold this platen still using this jar opener thing to protect from any kind of like marring or scarring or scratching. And then I'll slowly try to get those flats. Oh man, there it goes. I had to squeeze pretty hard on the pliers to get it going. Oh, and you want to switch this into 0. Switch it into your line select into 0, so that way it frees it from the gear inside. And then you can just go ahead and eventually pull the guy out. But yeah, it's just, there's so much filth in there, guys. But you could see the flats. Where are the flats? Yeah, you can see right there. There's like flats. It would go right there. Focus. Yeah, you guys understand. There's cutouts meant for a wrench to do that. And then this right side zips off. Like so, and then it comes out. So it's an easy job once you get the knobs loose, but you gotta hold on to it, and you can use the wrenches. Just trying to twist it with your hands, way too frustrating. Great machines otherwise, a little bit stiffer than I'd like, but snappy. And this one's a mess. Stay tuned on Facebook though, because I'll post some pictures of it when it's finished. It's going into paint tomorrow. This is a customer commission, and we'll see what they want. All right, guys, take it easy.